Where are you? There you are. You won't get away again.
You knew we'd find you eventually.
Find me? Yes. Catch me? Never.
It is inevitable. You dare? Yeah, humans really are savages. But now the last of you will fall, starting with you, Daniel.
Never. Humanity will always survive.
Enough. You will die here and now. Group of exclamation marks?
No.
A-H-H-H-H-H-R-R-R-R-G-G-G-G-G. Group of exclamation marks?
It appears my attempt on Daniel's life has failed. No matter, I have more schemes anyway.
Why are we leaving the control room? Sir?
We are going to check how the prisoner is doing. Human, I'd like to make you an offer.
Why would I accept an offer from you?
Because frankly, you don't really have much of a choice. Also because if you refuse, I could just mind control you into doing it anyway.
You see, thought's your weakness. You think your technology makes you untouchable. You think your programming makes you incapable of flaws and mistakes. But really, you're just as imperfect as those you call primitive. You're just too cocky to admit you're not perfect. And you're ugly.
I know I have imperfections. That's your weakness? Thinking your enemies will all have big glowing weak spots. Then when you meet one that doesn't, you crumble. Anyways, back to the point. I offer you freedom. If you capture and kill a human, none of my soldiers have been able to. If you succeed, I will allow you to live in the new world of machines I will create.
And if I fail?
You will be hunted and killed.
I'll think on it.
You have 3 days to decide, or I will have you executed early.
How did the visit go, sir?
Decent. Let's see where you are now, Daniel.
Huh. Still no other survivors. I really didn't know the apocalypse would feel so sad and lonely.
He's being emotional. Oh, how I envy the ability to feel.
Should I accept the offer? He could easily be lying to me about allowing me to live. But he's never directly lied before as far as I know. Hey! Another survivo. Shh, there could still be guards around. Right. I'm here to rescue you. Great. So how long were you in there? I'd say 2 or 3 months. I'm not entirely sure though. So how'd you fuel this car and not get caught? I found out if you make the robots angry, most of them will short circuit without you doing much of anything. What do you mean most? The fancy ones don't feel emotion, so you can't get them angry. But they're rare, so it doesn't happen often.
Shit.
I don't know how it happened, my lord. Sir?
You all never do. But if you don't find him, I will personally deactivate you. Understood?
Yes, my lord. Sir?
I forgot you don't feel emotion and can't be threatened.
Big oof. Sir?
I'm gonna be salty. This happened for months though.
It will be longer than month. Sir?
Yeah, it will be for a long time. Now go.
Yes, sir. Sir?
He won't get far.
What was that? No clue. Quick hide. It one of those fancy robots. I see you. Shit! You're pathetic. No, you. What was that supposed to do? Distract you. Hey, Chuck Lennuts. So you helped the prisoner escape? Bye-bye. What was that power? How'd you destroy that robot? I noticed the wire stick out of his back. He was disfigured, so I pulled the wire and he just... Well, you saw what happened.
So my plan was a failure. A shame that android was faulty. I had so many other uses for him. Oh well.
I think I'm gonna take a nap in the back of the car. Okay. How long was I asleep? 3 years. The war's already over. Took you long enough to wake up. I thought you straight up died for a few years. Really, how long? 6 minutes. So tired. No, I need to stay vigilant.